Attention, prisoners! For your crimes against Ariath, you have been exiled to the forsaken continent of Rayclast. The Majesties of Ariath are merciful and have granted all exiles one weapon. Choose wisely. Ariath has bestowed a gift upon you, a chance to redeem your crimes, a new life. Do not squander it.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Comeback Marnius. I'm Ristique, and today I'm going to be looking at Path of Exile, which is a hack and slash RPG which has just gone into open beta. I've been wanting to play this game forever. It's been in closed beta for the best part of 14 months or so, and before that, even before it went into beta, it'd been in development for about 4 years or so. So this game is really a labour of love. It's a free-to-play game, and it's by a company called Grinding Gear Games. They're in New Zealand, and it's basically a passion project. It's all free-to-play. There's not any kind of pay-to-win stuff in it. Anything that you buy on it is all cosmetic. So really, you know, they've just kind of went, hey, no one's making the game that we want to play, so they went and made it themselves, which is really cool. This is going to be an inevitable in this little game spotlight, but this game is very, very, very similar to Diablo 2. Basically, I think this is almost preemptive, and partly because it took so long for Diablo 3 to come out, that they wanted a continuation in their own kind of their own way of making a new Diablo game, and this is pretty much what we've got here. So I'm on the character creation screen. You can pick 6 classes. So you've got the Templar, you've got the Shadow, you've got the Marauder, you've got the Ranger, you've got the Duelist, and you've got the Witch.
They were right to fear me.
And they all do their own little monologues and crap here. So basically you've got a very interesting system whereby you don't really have classes per se. You've just got the choices that you make in your passive skill tree. And each of these classes have got like a main attribute. So you've got strength, you've got dexterity, and you've got intelligence. And also 3 of the classes you can pick here are also hybrid. So for instance, the if I click on here, the Shadow, he's kind of like half dexterity, half intelligence. And basically the only difference that any of these classes have from one another is where you start on this massive passive skill tree. So I've already rolled a Shadow, having loads of fun with it last night, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to start a new character. So I'm going to go for a Marauder. Look at this guy, he looks awesome. So I need to pick a name. So let's see if I can pick this. Beef Muscleton. Whatever if I have it as one name.
I do not fear him. I see him.
Oh yeah, Beef Muscleton up in this bitch. So just to kind of cut you short on kind of what's going lore-wise, you've been imprisoned for your crimes for whatever reason. Each class has their own backstory, obviously from their own kind of part of life, and they're kind of related to their class. So the Shadow is a thief, and I think he got caught stealing something and he was double-crossed or what have you. But I think the Marauder, he's like a tribesman, and for whatever reason he's been put on the ship, and all these prisoners, they go to exile, and it's this island or land called Rayclast. So I think the ship gets, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it crashes or something, and you're a survivor of the ship. And you wake up on the shore here. So here I am, waking up. So I'm going to pick up my weapon here, and let's talk to this dude.
We're all that made it. They dumped 24 of us exiles off that ship. Guess that makes us the lucky ones. Luckier than this poor bastard beside me, at any rate. Splinter sticking out of me. Missed all the important bits. I saw smoke at those ruins up the beach. Go get some help. And on my chest...
Oh shit, son! Right, so I'm gonna hit this mofo in the face.
Kill a man, he stays dead.
Yeah, he sure does. Now, one of the really cool and interesting things in this game is the gem system, and that's kind of run alongside the passive skill tree system. So unlike a lot of RPG games where you've got a class and you have set abilities that you're going to have, it's all been planned out by a developer, it completely breaks the rules in this game. So basically anyone can effectively pick any kind of ability they want. And controversially, your abilities are in gems. So for instance, this is heavy strike, so this is just basically a big hit. knocks the enemies back, and it's got a 30% reduced enemy stun threshold. And I just socket this in a weapon. And another amazing thing, which is not standard in a lot of RPG games, it's completely free to take them out again. Oh my god, who would have thought it? So this is a red gem, and this is relating to strength. So as you can see here, should say somewhere around now, it doesn't say on that particular one. This is a strength gem in effect because it's red, green is dexterity, and blue is intellect. So that's one of the really cool things. You can also level up these abilities, and of course, because you can take them out of socketable items, you can trade these abilities. So you could level up this ability. As you see, it says requires a level 1, or level 1 at the very top there, rather. You know, there's 100 potential levels in Path of Exile. So say, I don't know, you've got one character and you've, for whatever reason, you've been leveling up a really great dex skill, but you want to start a new dex character. You can go give that ability to someone else. Obviously, there's level requirements and also stat requirements, but it means that you've kind of already partly done part of that leveling for that character already. So there's a lot of cool ideas going on, kind of breaking the mold from the kind of typical RPG game. Anyway, enough of me waffling, but just simply because I'm so excited to play this game and I think it's great. Let's get in and kill some shit, because, you know, that's what you guys want to see. So we've got some crabby sand spiders things. And no doubt you're going to hear a lot of clicking. Now you can see my health's going down there. And normally when you take a potion, it swallows the whole potion, but not with Path of Exile. You only drink some of the potion, and it kind of slowly regens your health. And again, kind of not done in a lot of the games. After you kill enemies, your pots actually gradually regen. Now, this only happens after you kill a mob, so you can't like constantly be healing yourself through a fight. Say you're doing a boss of some sort, you can't just, you know, you're going to have sufficient pots in order to, you know, kill an enemy. But it means it's kind of interesting that it brings that kind of Diablo 2 chugging pots again, but it's more in a forgiving and friendly manner, and I think it's a nice balance. I mean, Diablo 3 kind of tried to completely get rid of that by having, you know, the whole 2-minute cooldown thing, which they kind of almost have in World of Warcraft now. Also, part of the thing, you know, related to Diablo 2, that it's bringing back stuff like identification scrolls, and it's bringing back town portal scrolls, and also stuff like there's scrolls to level up an item with armor, or you can put a magic effect on it. Kind of like enchanting, but really you're kind of leveling up an item, as it were. Now, I haven't used my second ability. I've just been chatting to you guys and, you know, using my main ability. Let's see what my my heavy strike does. Let's do it on this guy. Ho ho ho! That's awesome. It's like a baseball bat swing. And I've leveled up. Now, this gives me an opportunity to now show you all of you this interesting and amazing. Now, you know, hold on to your butts, guys, because it's like this is what makes the game, in my opinion. Holy bejesus! Do you want any more class customization? I don't think you do. This is overwhelming by anyone's stretch of imagination. So, as I was talking about, there's kind of overlaps with stats. So, you know, I'm the Marauder here, and for instance, the Shadow that I was playing last night, he starts over here. But, you know, if you want to, if you're really that inclined, you can make your way all the way across this skill tree, all the way to get the abilities that the Shadow can get, for instance. It's very much like the Final Fantasy X skill tree, and it's just like, it's so in-depth, and there's so much cool ideas and stuff, and there's just going to be so much range for having an interesting, unique character, which I find more and more often is more and more difficult to have in RPG games. You know, you get a lot of min-maxing, you know, everyone looks the same gear and the same weapons and everything, but I think this is really going to shake things up again in this kind of in this game. So anyway, I don't really know what I'm going to pick. I'm going to be boring, and I'm just going to take melee damage. I mean, I've only got 1 point, so what the hey. So that's the amazing passive skill tree. Now, other than that, so far what I've seen, this game is, you know, it's a hack and slash RPG, and it is pretty similar to, you know, Diablo 2, or if you've not played it, Diablo 3, but with more in a, you know, the kind of retro style graphics. I mean, I think the graphics are pretty nice, but, you know, it's an indie free-to-play game at the end of the day. You know, pickers can't be choosers. I've not paid a penny for this. This is an open beta. I can play it as much as I like. You know, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know what more you want, really, at the end of the day. That's another cool thing. It's in closed beta, but there's going to be no more character wipes from here on in. So basically, this character I'm leveling with you guys right now in this video, it's not going to be wiped when it's completely released. I'm still going to have all my gear. I'm still going to have the same levels. I think there's going to be a skill respec, just because I think they're still, you know, tweaking and balancing stuff in that skill tree. But yeah, I mean, no time you're going to spend on this now is going to be wasted. So this is the big badass Hillock, and he's guarding the kind of first quest hub up here, and he's pretty easy, to be honest. But he looks, oh man, I didn't remember that. He draws a sword out of his belly. That's awesome. So oh shit, I need to pop. So I'm just whacking this dude in the crotch, and I got some sweet ass loot. Another thing here, you see these little colors on the side. That's indicating, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner with the tooltips, that's what gems it's using. So it helps kind of on the fly. So you go, okay, I'm a full-on strength guy, I'm going to be looking for stuff with a little red dot. I'm just picking all of this up because I'm going to sell it. And let's take oh, what's going on here? That's another thing. Oh shit, where's the map? Tab. Oh no, not tab. Fuck, no, it's you. Okay, I remember. So we've got the map here. Again, another weird thing, which not a lot of things do. They've got the quests just on this bottom section, which actually took me like a whole hour to actually, like, oh yeah, shit. The quests are just on the map. So you can see there on the right-hand side, my gems actually leveled up. Now you see 70 out of 70. That is the experience bar for that skill gem. The amount of experience you get for a skill gem is 10% of your overall XP. It's not taken out of your XP, it's just in addition to it, that's how much it takes. So now it's leveled up, so that's now going to improve. If you go into the inventory and have a look at that, it's now level 2, and now it's doing 4% increased physical damage, and you know, generally that now skill is going to get better and better the more I use it. So that's, you know, it's awesome, it's cool. So we're going to go into the quest hub here. I can't remember what this place is called. Lion's Eyes Watch. We're going to meet some of the first NPCs in the game. So let's have a look here. Oh god, some dead people. Oh, up we go. Okay, so let's talk to Nessa.
Welcome to our home away from home, for what it's worth. I'm Nessa, that putrid giant you just laid to rest. That was Hillock. You're lucky. He's eaten stronger exiles than you. Don't count on that luck lasting. It's in short supply here in Rayclast. Still, you've rid us of a curse, and we owe you our thanks.
Damn straight.
Lion's Watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live, but should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Okay, so I got to go get a medicine chest. I did this quest last night. It drops off basically a name mob that I'm going to go get in a minute. I haven't really looked at my inventory here, so let's see. So here's the identify scrolls. This is something from Diablo 2, which they kind of got rid of in Diablo 3. You just right-click it in Diablo 3, but this is just a usable item. So I don't have enough intellect to use that. Again, stat requirements is something from Diablo 2, and you see a lot in Torchlight 2, which is again another game which is very reminiscent of Diablo 2 and a kind of a wanting to be another spiritual successor, much like this game. So, okay, we've got a wand here, which, you know, I'm not actually, I might use that, actually. I'm not looking to make kind of a spell warrior, but you never know. You've got to use what's best for you. So we've got a belt there. Oh, we've got a nice hat. Lovely. A lovely hat. And we've got a sword. Is this two-handed? No, it's one-handed. Okay. Can I use a wand and a sword? No, I think I'll just free life gain. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the claw then for the moment. I think I'm probably gonna go for two-handers overall, but that's what I'm gonna go with for the moment. So we're selling items. You can shift-click them in here, or at least you could last night. I don't know whether they've changed that. Let's see. So again, another really big change and switch up. There's no currency. There's no currency in the game, and obviously that means if you look at these items, there's no paying for durability cost. Now, I've not died in the game yet, so I don't know if there's any kind of penalties for dying. There probably is in some way, but again, that's, you know, for most RPG games, that's quite a big change. So for all these items that I picked up that I don't need, they'll give me stuff like identify scrolls. You can get fragments to become identify scrolls, and like I said, you can get these also with these other items which will improve an item. I think I've got some down here. Yeah, so orb of augmentation. this enchants a magic item with a new random property. So you can kind of upgrade your items further and further and further, which is all good. So we'll get rid of those. And let's have a quick talk to Bestel here.
A mighty marauder, marooned on a moribund mainland. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could gut a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
That's a creepy laugh.
There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse.
Bloody blah. So basically, he's telling me to go kill the captain of the ship he came in on, and he, as I was saying earlier, he's the NPC that drops the item that Nessa needs. So you've also got a notice board here, so you can actually join parties. Again, this is very reminiscent again of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So you can see, you know, what level they are, what kind of area they're in, what they're looking to do, whether it's farming or if they're doing like boss farming or whatever. You've also got waypoints as well, which again, if you've played Diablo 2, you've played Torchlight and all that stuff, all the same thing. You know, it'll tell you whether a zone has a waypoint and everything. So, you know, all pretty standard stuff for that sort of genre. Let's have a quick talk
Fine
to
work with
Tarkley.
Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, don't tell me. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us the moment his black guards dumped us in the water out there. It's just live or die now. Here, have one of these, and no need to thank me. I'm thinking of myself and the others here. The longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Sweet, so he's giving me a new skill gem, which is fantastic. So I can either pick Dual Strike, Cleave, or I can pick Ground Slam. And interestingly, these are different from the one I had in Shadow. I had like 2 dex abilities. One of them was Dual Strike, which I got pretty much straight away on my Shadow. But I have not seen these two, so let's have a look. Ground Slam. Okay, so it looks to be some kind of a AoE sort of thing. Blah 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 blah. Travels forwards. Only works with staves or maces. Well, I've got a mace at the moment. This only works with axes and swords. Again, that's kind of brings some individuality here. Character swings their weapon or both weapons. That's cool. I guess I'll go with Ground Slam, seeing as we've got a mace at the moment. Cool. So again, it's just a matter of equipping this into a red slot, and now, as you see in the middle mouse button here, I've got Ground Slam. Sweet! Now also this QWERT, this is all space for additional skills as well, and of course you can put extra pots, and we've got mana pots here and we've got health pots, so it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to go out and get this nasty man, and we're going to go get his loot, and yeah, we're going to have a good time. Oh, this is very different from... Came out a completely different place last time. Oh yeah. Oh, that's quite satisfying. That Now I know the cave I'm meant to be looking. Oh god, there's quite a lot of them. Let's try this Ground Slam. Nice. So it's kind of like a cone thing. Oh god, there's quite a lot of them. I have noticed that they do seem to go for kind of quantity over quality in terms of the amount of mobs they throw at you, which is cool. You know, it makes for a more gory, interesting experience. Blammo! So, I find you have to look at the map quite a lot. And again, this kind of overlay map is very similar to Diablo 2. Now, I was talking to Shijo last night, and hopefully we might do some videos on this, depending how much we play it. But, you know, he was one of the people that was not impressed by Diablo 3. You know, he was someone who played Diablo 2 for God knows how long. Big fan of that game, and was generally just did not like the changes that Blizzard had tried out for the next continuation of that series. So I would say for anyone who was kind of a bit disillusioned of Diablo 3, or you kind of getting a bit bored of Torchlight, then definitely try out this game, because this hopefully might pique your interest again. Cool, so I've got a small mana flask there. Sweet. Now, as you see, that flask on number 3 there in the bottom left corner, that's going to gradually start filling up the more I kill these mobs here. Also, you can notice on the health globe, it's a little blue line around my health. That's actually a shield. Again, which is kind of like this thing, a bit like in Warframe and in Borderlands. You've got this kind of passive shield protecting you before you get hit, and you can see it regenning there. And you know, when I mouse over, it gives me the stats of how much I have. Scaring some seagulls. Oh shit! Oh, I dodged that quite well. Oh yeah. So I mean, really, this is kind of the game, as it were. I mean, there's not a huge amount of complexity with hack and slash games anyway, but that's largely the majority of what I've seen so far in this game and in a lot of hack and slash games. So I think I've leveled up my skill. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's Ground Slam. Fantastic. Oh, fuck. There's just something so simple and addictive and fun about hack and slash games. I mean, it doesn't require too much effort, but it's just satisfying. Oh, leave it dead. Come back here. There we go. Cool, so I'm going to level that up. That's all good. Oh, and I've also got a level as well. So, get strength or... Ooh, strong. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, fuck. I'm getting someone's... There we go. Yeah, there's no item pausing in this game either. Let's have a look at that again. So, do I want to go for strong arm? Do I want to go for butchery? Oh, two-handed melee weapons. Okay, so I want to go that way. So I'm going to take that point there. And I haven't really looked at any of the gear I've picked up. I'll do that a little bit later. It's always the nitty-gritty. I've found that, you know, mobs are fairly relentless in this, so you don't get a lot of time to kind of just stand about in the middle of the mob area, compare items or whatever. You kind of leave that until like the last thing you do. You want everything's cleared. Also, because of the currency, you know, other than probably past this quest, you almost immediately start ignoring white items. I mean, I'm picking them up at the moment, but that's just because it's just quicker and easier to do that, and I can just chuck them on the ground later. It doesn't matter. So I'm having fun with zombies here, and it's all good. You know, it's just, you know, it's relaxing, just a stroll along the beach, you know, a few zombies, stab them in the chest, you know, that's what I like doing. It's a bit of fun. So obviously for this game there's going to be links in the description to go to Path of Exile. And I suppose actually I'll probably talk about the free-to-play shit just quickly. So as I mentioned earlier, this is all free-to-play. It's not like a lot of other games or like Warframe, the last video I did, where you can like actually buy weapons to kind of get an advantage, or as is commonly known on the internet, pay to win. All of the stuff that you can buy is all cosmetic. So I had a look at it last night, and all the stuff they had there was stuff like the equivalent of like enchant glows, so you make your weapons look glowy and cool, so you can kind of distinguish yourself between other players if they've got the same gear. There's also like pets you can get, again very similar to World of Warcraft. There's even stuff like they almost do on Kickstarter where you can pay to design an item. I think you can name it and what it looks like and all that thing. Not sure whether you have a choice on the stats. Probably not, I would have thought. And also, I think the main thing, and where they're probably hoping to look to kind of recollect a lot of their money, is you can extend. Fuck is extend? You can that's where we're meant to be going, up there. You can expand fucking hell. You can expand your stash, and obviously your stash is basically where you keep all the gear that you want to have, which you don't want to have in your inventory. So you can buy more tabs of that, and I really think that's going to be really where they're going to make their money. I mean, I almost feel a little bit bad because I looked at a lot of the stuff that's you can buy, and I was kind of like, I don't really want to buy most of this, but I kind of feel like I should give some money to these guys because this game's pretty fun, and they spent so long developing it that they deserve to see something from it, you know, because it'd be nice to see them make another game. And I'm all for, you know, indie games doing well. It just helps the industry in general. So let's have a quick look at our gear here. We've got a nice axe. Yeah, why not? Screw it. Let's throw that on the floor. No, we don't want it. We don't want a shield. Who wants a shield? Let's get rid of that. I got another. Should I get? No, I can't use my ground slam without my mace. Don't need that. That's the same. So you can see what I mean here. You know, you need to kind of do a clear out every now and again. Now we've got our cool hat. We've got a great hat. It's like a fisherman's hat. Let's identify that. I think part of the incentive of keeping magic items is that you get slightly better stuff in exchange for them. So in fact, let's get rid of that and just keep that one item. We've got all this fucking crap on the floor here. Look at it, Jesus. Oh, there's like a crown of thorns there. I can pretend to be Jesus. Blasphemy, blast for you, blast for everyone in the room. So yeah, killing zombies. That's you know, it's a standard thing. Oh fuck, I'm nearly dead. Oh shit. Oh, I'm not paying attention enough. I don't want to die. Come on, you bastard. Yeah. Oh, that's quite a good hat. Let's have a look at that. Evasion rating. It doesn't have any armor though, does it? Oh no, it does. Sweet. We'll do that. Take out the gem. Bang that in. Bob's your uncle. We've got plate armor as well, but it's not as good. So we've got some Tide Striders here, which are kind of horrible muck tentacle hentai beasts. Just lovely. Let's ground slam these mofos. So you can see just quickly, well you probably missed it up there, but on the top left they're applying debuffs, so you know you've got all that sort of system in there, which is again a very standard RPG hack and slash thing these days. And that is all part of the parcel. Hatchet, nailed fists, yeah, it's all the same crap really. So I'm basically looking for a wrecked ship in this area, and that's where this named mob's gonna be. I have no idea if those are better. I just picked them up by accident. Let's get another skill point. So I want to be going for two-handed, but it might be better to just go here because I don't have a two-handed quite yet. Obviously with this passive skill tree you can respec, so you're not like bound to your decisions, and it means you, especially with the skill gems, that you can experiment as much as you like. And oh my god, oh god, I think that's, oh no. Okay, that was I got kind of insta-gibbed there. Oh man, I have to run all the way back. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Now, thankfully, all the mobs that I've killed so far will be dead, but yeah, a little bit of a pain in the ass. Fuck. Needs to be chugging my pots more. Where's the... it's just up here somewhere, in the sea. Not too bad of corpse run, really. Where the fuck has it gone? I'm sure it was here. What is it? What? Eh? Or is it further down? Am I just being stupid? I'm sure it was just up there. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, cool. So you can have a look at this lovely environment. Beautiful seagulls. Corpses just chilling out, having a good time, getting a bit of suntan. Look at them, they're having a great time. Fantastic. Bit of seaweed. Have a bit of a splash in the sea. Ooh, we've got invisible walls there, so it won't let me go past. Right, I'm nearly back. We can go kill these mofos. Alright. Da 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 da. Oh, let's get that crate. Oh, fuck. Oh man, I missed. Okay, so they're not far from here. I just need to, I've got to have my things at the ready. Chug them pots. Oh, oh shit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, now you can pot during the CC. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking... Jesus Christ, that CC is insane. Fuck. Now as you see there, I've rezzed, and obviously because there's no durability, there doesn't seem to be... As far as I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any penalty on dying, so that's, again, that kind of encourages you to play kind of risky, which is cool, and try things. Fucking hell, I'm just going to skip ahead here so you guys don't have to watch me fucking run back again. Alright, I'm going to fuck you guys up big time. There we go, that's more like it. There we go, just not quite so surrounding me like last time, and I think the name mobs buggered off somewhere. Right, let's take a bit of a... There he is. Shit, no, I don't want to get... Oh dear, this is bad. So that slows my attacks. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, let's just wail on this guy. Blammo!
My mana is gone.
Oh my god. Oh, he's running away. I might as well take a health potion. Sorry, a mana potion. Go on, you motherfucker. Oh my god. These are... God, the slow makes such a big difference. And oh, look at all that loot! I've got a green and everything. I've got a tower shield. Oh man, we are rolling in it. We've also got Port Scroll and... Oh, there's just... Oh, yeah.
Carry this.
Medicine chest, which is green. Fuck. Okay, we don't want that. Don't want a fucking bow. Let's identify this. Oh yeah, that's much better. We'll get rid of you. We don't want a fucking shield. We'll put on that because it probably looks cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Keep that. Is there anything else here? Nah, that's all shit. Alright, so we're gonna go hightail it back. I'm just gonna identify you. Let's identify you as well. Oh god, I didn't know the potions could also give passive effects. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, well let's do that. I'm gonna need more health than mana, I think. So sweet. Another thing that I've learned today. Whew, finally back in Lion's Eye. So let's talk to Nessa and give her this medicine chest.
This means more to us than you can know. There are some who wouldn't have lasted the night without it. Take this, in return for the knowledge that one can do more than suffer in Rayclast. You and Tarkley, you give us something better than serums and souls. You give us hope.
Oh yeah. Cool, so I can pick either a health potion, I can pick a mana flask, or I can get a movement speed flask. And I think I'm going to go for that. So I think much like the health and mana potions, this is going to regen. And it means, because I don't think there's any kind of mounts in this game, that you can kind of speed along through zones and, you know, help speed up the game a little bit. So let's... Oh shit, it was not a mana flask, it's a health potion. My bad, my bad. So let's do that, and let's do that. That looks all good to me. Sweet. And also, let's get rid of some of these items. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Cool, so we got some alteration shards. Sounds all good. Put the best out quickly.
You managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did. Here, have one of these.
Oh yeah, so again I get another skill gem. Fuck yeah. Oh god, there's so... Fucking hell, there's so much choice. So we've got the 3 previously that we were offered by Tarkley, but we've got some new ones here. So we've got Burning Arrow, which I'm not going to be really interested in. I'm not going to be going for a kind of range build, I don't think, with this guy. I want to be all up in your face, two-handed shit. So we've got Glacial Hammer, and it requires a mace or a staff. Cold damage, freeze enemies, it sounds pretty good. So let's have a look at Sweep. Staff or two-handed axe or mace in a circle. Knockback actually might be handy, particularly how I died the last 2 times. So I think I'm going to take Sweep. Oh yeah. And let's whack this in somewhere. Let's put in the other axe. And look, it's gone on to our bar there. Awesome. Let's finally talk to Tarkley. And there's no dialogue for some reason. I'll improvise. There's a pool near the mudflats. A pond turned septic. You smell it before you see it. I stare there only long enough to see the hairs out of my nostrils and to see what dwells there. Dead birds walking. Animals don't seem to rise up after death the same as people do there. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool near the mudflats. I know the place stinks to high heaven, but so does the idea of a flock of an overactive bird carcass hungry for a bit of living mate. Clear the place out and deal to whatever's raising those birds and will be in your debt. I jazzed it up a little bit, you know, a little pizzazz. You know, I thought it needed it. You know, don't look at me like that. I mean, come on. Anyway, so despite all the stupidness and silliness and dying and everything and me waffling as per usual, this is Path of Exile. I mean, that is just one quest in the game, and I'm going to be anticipating I'm going to be playing this game an awful lot. I was going to do this video with Shijo, but I've been trying to message him for about 5 hours, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it without him. Fuck you, Shijo. Another time, maybe. So I might be doing some more Path of Exile videos. I haven't really decided yet. I'll probably be recording whenever I play it, and if anything cool happens, I'll probably upload it. We'll see how it happens. Also, just a quick apology to everyone. I have been recording a shitload of crap. It's just taken me ages to edit. I've probably got the best part of 14 hours worth of different games that I've recorded in the last 2 weeks. And it's just taking a while to get through it. I've popped this one up today just because this came out yesterday at the time of recording this. And, you know, wanted to tell people about it. And, you know, I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. So, shit is coming. I'm just sorry it's just taking so long. Anyway, I'm Ristique. This is Comeback Marnius. I'll see you all again for another video next time. Bye.